Spicy for K action.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Spicy 4K action here, back home. And today I wanted to do an unboxing of the Lionsgate 4K Steelbook of Lord of War. And I'm just like super excited to do this video because I love this movie. I already have it on 4K, so I am going to be giving this physical copy away at some point. No need in having both of them, as much as I do love the movie. And I will be giving away the digital code, as I already have the digital code from this copy. So stick around for that if you're interested in that. But yeah, what can I say? This has got to be my favorite Nicolas Cage movie. I will say right up front, I have not seen a lot of Nicolas Cage movies, some of his better known older titles. I haven't seen Face Off. I've never seen Snake Eyes. I've never seen 8mm, just to name a few. So please keep that in mind. But for me, Lord of War is just a fantastic movie. It's based on a true story. In the movie, his name's Yuri Orlov. He plays a ex-Soviet military guy who becomes an arms dealer with his connections. The Soviets just stockpiled a bunch of weapons during the Cold War, and he had all the connections to be able to deliver that to other countries that were starting wars during the 90s, and a lot of it in Africa. And he had his own cargo planes. He was able to bypass embargoes, all types of things. So it is a very fascinating story. Of course, it is a movie, so they dramatize a lot of things. Not everything in this is accurate. I mean, heck, his name isn't Yuri Orlov. His real name is actually Victor Bout. He's a real person, and he was literally just December, I believe, of last year, he was in the exchange of prisoners. As a lot of you know, we got a war going on in Ukraine, in Russia, and Brittany Griner, the U.S. WNBA player, was arrested in Russia last year, and he was actually the exchange for Brittany Griner, Victor Bout, the mercenary of death. So pretty interesting and kind of relevant to today. Just crazy to know and hear about that. But this movie is fantastic. From the opening credits, where it's showing you how a bullet's made, or kind of, how it gets into someone's hands, and in this case, a kid. It was just crazy. I love it. And you learn so much about guns, Kalashnikovs, AK-47s, a lot of different things in this movie. I'm not the biggest Jared Leto fan, although his older work is definitely my favorite stuff. I love Requiem for a Dream, but I love him in this movie. He plays the younger brother of Yuri, who, of course, is played by Nicolas Cage, and he's kind of a drug addict. But in the end, he sees what's going on with who he's selling these guns to, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's just great roles by both of them. Highly recommend. This is such an underrated movie that came out in 2005. Ethan Hawke is also in this movie. He plays the Interpol agent who's trying to track him down. He basically plays a double life at home. His wife and his family don't know what he really does, but eventually they do find out at the end. Of course, I don't know if all of that part is true with him, but just a fantastic movie. It's got action in it. It's got actually some dark humor in it as well. It is a thriller, I guess you would say, but I just love this movie. I can't get enough of it. So I'm done talking about it. I know you guys want to see the Steelbook here, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. This does have Dolby Vision. I don't see Dolby Atmos. It just looks like DTS, so nothing there. As far as special features, we got deleted scenes, making of Lord of War featurette, making a killing inside the international arms trade, and then an audio commentary, which looks like it's all the same stuff from the original release there. And what's interesting to me is maybe this does have Atmos, because this one has Atmos. So why would they not have Dolby Atmos on this? There is a little spot here where sometimes you can see it starting to say Dolby Vision, but then there's this like little blank spot here. So maybe that's just cut out because of the Steelbook, but you see DTS there. So I'd assume there would be no reason for them to downgrade this, but enough of me talking about it. Let's get it open. Let's check it out, see what it looks like. As soon as this was announced, it was a no-brainer for me. It's a day one purchase. Me, like everyone else, love these Lionsgate Steelbooks. They just keep putting out. This one doesn't look like it's going to be as fantastic as others, but let's see what it looks like with the slipcover off. Maybe we'll be surprised. But either way, to me, I just love this movie. I can't get enough of it. So, Lord of War, the Lionsgate Best Buy exclusive. and take this off and look at that. Okay, not too shabby. You can see just a pool of blood, it looks like, there at the bottom. And you got him there on the back. So for Lionsgate, I mean, I still like it. It's a nice glossy finish. I'm not mad at this, but this is definitely not their greatest artwork that I've seen. But I love this back picture with him with all the bullets. This is pretty much from the opening scene and the end credit scene, essentially. So that's cool. And let's take a look inside what we got. Do got some disc art we'll be showing off. And it does look like, unfortunately, they are pretty similar, so let's show these off here real quick. So we do have the 4K pretty much showing kind of like the bullet. That's what it's looking like to me. And then the Blu-ray is the same thing, a little bit lighter color, so maybe a little difference there. And then on the inside, we do have some artwork of him looking at a bullet. I'm not sure why it's upside down, maybe, but maybe it's because he's laying down or something. But either way, that's what it looks like. We'll show you the front and back together. And I'm already noticing there is a minor dent on the spine, but nothing too crazy to worry about. But nice looking Steelbook overall. Not too shabby. Again, you know, Lionsgate kills it as far as just the work they do and the price point. You can't beat a $21, $22 4K Steelbook, especially for a movie that you really love. But yeah, this movie's got so many great lines in it. So many just crazy stuff happens. It's over the top for sure. I love Andre Baptiste, who plays an African warlord in this movie. And I don't know the exact quote, but he says something where like, oh, you know, most people think I'm a Lord of War, but perhaps it's you. And Nicolas Cage character goes, oh, you mean Warlord. And he goes, thank you, but I prefer it my way. There's a couple of different lines like that in this movie that I really like. There's a whole scene where they make him take brown, which I don't know if it's 100% accurate, but it's literally gunpowder and cocaine mixed together, and he goes on a trip there. But yeah, if you haven't seen Lord of War, I highly, highly recommend it. It is a fun time, especially if you're into any kind of war kind of movies or just weapons in general. This is just an awesome, awesome movie. I can't get enough of it. Like I said, for Nicolas Cage, Jared Leto, these are definitely some of my favorite roles. Maybe Jared Leto, I think Requiem for a Dream is his #1. But this would be a close second for sure. Ethan Hawke plays a great character in this as well. So, yeah, happy to have this, guys. Let me know what you think of the movie. Your thoughts on it. Is this a movie that you love as well? I think this is just so underrated. Doesn't get talked about enough. Man, I just wish we had more movies like this, to be honest. But either way, I will be giving away the digital code now. So if you are interested in that, here you go. Hope everyone gets a chance at getting this if they're looking for it. But that is Lord of War. Like I said, now I will be giving this away at some point. I have a stack of some physical media and some digital codes that I'll be giving away at some point, and even some very special VSU title that I had 2 copies of. Not sure when I'll do it. Maybe when I get to 1,000 subscribers. But the pile is getting bigger and bigger, and I need to give these away. So look forward to that. Give me a like, comment, subscribe if you're into physical media content, anything along those lines. Let me know what you think of the movie. And let me know if you picked up this Steelbook. What do you think of this artwork? Are you okay with this? Do you not like it? I like it. I just noticed that it's just bullets on the front here, and then with it gone, it's blood. So I do really like that. It is a little plain compared to the other Lionsgate Steelbooks, but this is still awesome to have. And I don't know if you can see it in there, but it does got the first pressing that Lionsgate has been doing on the Steelbook. So thank you all for checking out this video. I hope everyone has a great day, and we will see you all in the next one.